elucidation. Thank you so much, sir. It was an absolute joy listening to you.
Thank you.
It's now time for us to travel a little bit towards the European side of the globe and say welcome to Professor Shankhu Sen, our guest of honor. Professor Shankhu Sen is the Rex Karamveer Global Fellowship and Karamveer Chakra Award recipient for 2023-24 and the Panorama International Literature Award recipient of 2022. A multifaceted individual, writing and music are his hobbies. He was invited as a guest of honor in the Global Vision Summit 2024 in Athens, Greece 2024. He was awarded the Certificate of Excellence from Writers Capital International Foundation, Italy, and Biennial of Hagiography and Hymnography in 2023. His visionary outlook led him to be honored as the ambassador for New York Parrot, USA. I've had the unique joy of reading Sri Sen's work online, both on the Panorama Facebook page as well as his blog. Dr. Gopal Lahiri has also, introduced some of his works online to us poets across the globe. Professor Sen, we are so happy to have you amidst us this evening. I invite you to elaborate on your paper, which is Tagore as I See. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. One small correction, I am not yet a professor, so yet to become a professor. I am basically an electrical engineer by profession, working in corporate sector in Germany, staying here for last 21 years. And literature and music is my passion, my hobby. And thanks a lot for the very kind introduction. I'm also privileged to be here. It's a great platform. And I also consider my kind of teacher, Mr. Arindam Roy. And thanks a lot for having me here also. He has guided me very well. And we have a strong bonding because of language anyway. But from that, our liking for Tagore has also brought us here in this platform. I would like to start with a translation of my own writing of my recent book, Destination Eternity. Unfortunately, the book is published in Calcutta. I just have the cover of the book here. So I have written in 3 languages, English, Bengali, and German language. So in German language, I have written this kind of prose, wherein I thought like it's my duty to bring Tagore to the German audience, and with all your blessings and with the blessings of my parents and God, I've been able to have quite a good amount of fan following in Germany, Europe, and due to my music and literature as well. So I felt the need to bring Tagore to German readers, and for that I feel myself privileged to do that, and show what Tagore was, and bring forth this essay. So this exactly would be a translation of my own writing in German. So I would kind of touch on the key points of my writing. So it goes like this. When Einstein talked about the external universe, Tagore talked about the universe with our spirit and consciousness. When I came across his writings, I had the feelings that not only his imagination was spectacular, but also his choice of different emotions was extraordinary. Growing up, I loved his writing even more. I'm basically an engineer, math and logic filled my head, but somehow his writings changed my perspectives on my surroundings, opened up a different dimension, and I could fit into it very easily. When I read his text, I have the feelings that real education has nothing to do with academic success. It has more to do with the education of our soul and spirit. To judge between right and wrong, we need to train our moral awareness. We know that happiness is a very difficult and also a very easy thing. But if we adapt life to changing circumstances, we can remain happy very easily. I like the aspect of him who perceived the concept of human universe and human philosophy, literature and science associated with an infinite human personality. For him, education was enlightenment of mind and soul. Life is short and no one is immortal, but people like Tagore are in our minds forever. We take a lot from our society. I think we should also give something back to it, if not everything. So came the energy to do something creative in literature music. A final aspect of Tagore in my life is that even though I haven't seen him, his presence in my life not only gave me courage and mental strength, but also helped all kind of situations. That's why I have had him my virtual guru all my life. So it's a small pranam to you, Gurudev. Your life has changed my life. So wherever you are, take my pranam and hoping to get your blessings even more. Thank you.
Very nice, Shanko. Thanks a lot. Saranya, over to you.
Shankara, thank you so much. When you were speaking about the mingling of universes and telling us about Einstein's thoughts, I was reminded of us visiting the Shantigraha at Santiniketan during our brief hiatus away from the main festival. We took our chance to go around and see, and Dr. Molly Joseph was there. I was there, and a couple of us, Sahinadi and Madhudi, all of us were there, and we got to see the place where Einstein and Mahatma Gandhi and Subhash Chandra Bose were felicitated by Vishwa Bharati, and that stage on which they were felicitated. And Dr. Roy, who was taking us around the place, he spoke about Dr. Gangopadhyay, who took us. Arindam Da, was he Dr. Bandopadhyay or Gangopadhyay? I forget his second name. Our Hindi department, head of the department, who was there.
He was Subhash Chandra Roy. Subhash Chandra Roy.
Sorry. Yeah, so I was right, Dr. Roy. So when he took us around, he was explaining to us the significance of each of these places, and he said something that reflected your thoughts, saying that some of these people who were so strongly influenced by Tagore have never seen Tagore, but the presence of Tagore lingers around this space. And when he showed us that sabha, that stage which is set up in red, in red color, bright red hues, he said that Tagore's presence lingers on, and whether you like it or not, Tagore is observing each one of you who is here claiming to be a poet, and you know, he will keenly listen to your words, and if you do utter something that displeases the spirit of this oneness, this global unity that he dreamt of, you never know, maybe he would come back in your dreams and reprimand you. So that was the spirit that place held, and I so remember all of us, very enthusiastically standing around the place and taking pictures and getting excited about him. So I'm sure he receives your pranam with great joy, much like the patron, the elder of a family, receives a newborn who is coming and doing the Shashtange pranam at the feet. And I'm sure that the yeoman service that you're rendering to bring Gurudev Tagore's work to the world, especially to the European world, I'm sure that in itself is a garland of respect that you're bestowing upon Tagore and his rich legacy that has inspired you. Thank you so much once again, Dr. Sen, for your beautiful words and your lofty thoughts.